then...
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Oh, goodness.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, I have to watch.
Blast off! You gotta be kidding me!
Felt like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Oh, the shoulder claw! Look at this! Agony and pain!
What a counter by Sika!
Whoa! Using their body as an absolute weapon.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
Soaring! Backbreaker!
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle. The drop of the hat.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika.
Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just... Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
On the one-year anniversary of NXT 2.0, the North American title is on the line. Solo Sikoa, the newest member of the Bloodline, is here to challenge Carmelo Hayes. Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed. Oh, man.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, both men have earned their status thus far. That's for sure.
Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan. And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Gosh. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Ooh.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. This might just do it.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight.
Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months. Maybe we should ask that Max Dupree guy.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Oh, he had that scouted.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this
big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Ooh. Spinning solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed.
Rearing way back.
Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Hooked up.
The spinning solo by Sikoa.
Sikoa just absolutely laid waste to Melo. Can Solo win the title? Winding up.
There's a Samoan spike.
Ouch.
Can the champ recover from that? What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American champion.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back.
The following contest.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle. Rolled up from behind, looking to end it here.
Defiant kick out from the champion.
He got close there. It could be do or die time. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Placing him in the corner. Oh, shoulder to the gut.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman. We'll be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Well, okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let...
What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Roman Reigns could be on the...
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Superman punch from Reigns. Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear. Roman had that scouted.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening. Set straight into the barricade. Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape. The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Caught in a bad spot. Big powerbomb. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. And he slides him back to the mat.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
Reigns with a Superman punch.
The head of the table asserting himself once again.
Different. He is simply different.
What a display of strength here. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that?
Looking to end this.
The schoolboy. Uh-oh. A reversal. Well scouted.
And Rollins finally able to keep that string of offense in check.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a fan.
Champ's down. This one's for everything. Champ with immediate kick out there.
I'm having a hard time believing that one. Rollins lining it up with a stomp.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
And into the somehow breaks the count immediately.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Hey guys, on most nights Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Superman punch by the tribal chief. And a spear. Did the champ just finish the job?
Looking for the pin. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the tribal chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Superman punch by Reigns.
There's the spear.
The champ might have just ended things right there. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first...
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
And now propped up in the corner.
Big offense could be coming here.
You just feel like this match may be about to reach its finish. Feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
You really have to throw caution to the wind to even consider hitting something like that.
This War Games just got Uzi, Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael. But that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Right to the face.
My God.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring. Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh!
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Jay looking a little less than main event after that one.
Yeah, Jacob looked confident Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
All the way out. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defining what...
Oh, look out! Big splash! If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
We're going to grind the features off their face. Oh!
Tangaloa being neutralized there.
Yeah, Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Sami Zayn has his opponent hooked.
And he's looking out of sorts now. And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain.
Haluva kick by Zayn. Is that all she wrote for Tangaloa?
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline.
Taking hold of Jay here. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
Now Jimmy.
Punch right in the head.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be. Taking off up the cage in this War Games match.
Absolute decimation. That table became particle board.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns is so...
Here we go again.
DDT!
Jacob about to end this fight.
He's standing tall on top of the cage now. Oh, no! Unbelievable!
The target was acquired and the Warhead did not miss.
Got them off their feet here. Kidneys.
And a disorienting blow to the head there.
Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of...
And Tama evades that. That was vicious. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a... Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. Jimmy with a cause for alarm. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Throwing all caution to the wind. Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Forearm smash. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Top rope. And now here's Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Jimmy on his way to the top rope.
Uso
Fails to connect. Now scaling the War Game structure.
This is not going to end well.
take off. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
They could have got by Tama Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
Tongan twist.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
Oh, here we go.
Stinging kick.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
For the Blue Thunderbolt.
Hardy's taking on some damage.
And I think we just might see.
Now we see Tangaloa.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Taking head over heels.
Well-timed counter on Tama Tonga. Even the teams are looking into the ring for a little extra insurance.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull.
He really felt the impact on that one. The cage is light for the last time as War Games officially begin.
team's calculating what their fastest way to victory is now.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No.
Stopping their opponent. And the full smash. Super kick.
Samoan drop.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
And oh my God, what a fall!
Okay, Joe, there's some power behind that punch.
Disturbing impact. And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself, though. Wait a second. He's going for it. The extreme Whip Things mentality is taking over.
From the top. Oh, man. Landed.
How are they going to get away with this? Tagovailoa trying to secure the victory. Then we see Tagovailoa. A defiant kick out after one.
Incredible resiliency.
Being placed in the corner here.
Getting him in place, but for what? Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, going for broke. Looking for the home run. Top rope. So spread.
And Reigns. And some effective offense with that one.
And that can vanquish Tama.
And King Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has
Here
fallen.
are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Propped up in the corner.
Make a wish. Pain must be shooting through that leg now. What grace! Float over the DDT! A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Hip drop. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
Here's the cover. He kicks out instantly.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere. We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this couple in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout singles stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
What a maneuver! And Dawkins got led right into harm's way on that exchange.
Haku certainly put his best effort behind that move. Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Big boot. Vicious. Splash! The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
As a setup in the corner of the ring.
Forearms! He may get the 3 count right here!
This is it.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
How'd he do that?
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
In off the tag here.
Oh, what a response. Kick right to the face.
Oh, God.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight, I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku with the Tongan death grip.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold lock. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know this. Could do it!
And he picks up the fall here.
Big clothesline.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. He and the Islanders didn't...
Uh-oh. Haku looking to capitalize after the reversal.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Sharp punch.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move.
It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now. He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Indy retaliates. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders. Haku with a Tongan death grip.
It's hooked in deep. His body's overcome with pain. Is he gonna fade?
Oh, I can feel the agony. Able to free himself from the grip. Oh, man.
Nice amateur takedown. All the way over.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big
From the top. Wrenches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful.
And now looking even worse for wear.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Ooh, man.
Big flying forearm.
Tama putting it all on the line.
Launching.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved...
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. Clothesline! And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on. And a stomp to the gut.
The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Roll up here. And a kick out at two.
Just barely, but it counts.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Just grounding and pounding. Maivia gets stonewalled.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will own each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh!
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh!
Oh! Who will break first? That is the question.
Nothing fancy there.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Clubbing blow.
He's taken on some damage at this point. Oh, and it's reversed.
Got their opponent up.
Snake eyes. Rock. Spine buster. Down hard.
Oh, man.
Looks like that disrupted the Rock's typically.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
No, stops the count at 2.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
And he tosses him back in now.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Here it comes.
Rock bottom. That has Peter Maivia.
incredible wherewithal to get the shoulder up.
You would think he'd be out of it after taking that maneuver.
Rock might need to dial up a little more electricity than usual if that wasn't enough.
Oh, low tackle.
Oh, the hood of the announce table just ripped off here, and the monitors as well.
Some bad intentions here, guys.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
What a headbutt. No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Driven down face first.
Whip back into the ring. That should do it right there. Peter Maivia been defeated, eliminated from this gauntlet match.
One superstar down, many more to go. Throwing down the gauntlet. Look who's entering the gauntlet. Jey Uso's ready to take this whole thing.
Rocket kick.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Oof. Look at this, just
What a barrage of stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
belly to belly.
Driven into the barricade. And let that lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders. Timed his defense perfectly.
Clothesline!
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
People's elbow. Picture perfect from the Rock.
That's it. Jey Uso's been eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Still a long road ahead with many roadblocks yet to enter the ring.
More action on the way with Sika headed into the gauntlet. Big time clothesline.
Good grief. And a stop to the gut, too.
Got him in the corner now.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Oh! Arm drag.
The extra height probably doubling, maybe even tripling the impact there.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Ooh, well measured.
Sika just getting knocked around.
Sika's certainly being tested here.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, as The Rock was taking the boots to asses mentality to heart there.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Oh, clothesline.
Running knee. The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. About to hit a left with a rock bottom.
Sika got caught with all of it.
Sika's time has come to an end in the gauntlet.
More challengers left to go. This match is an absolute marathon.
All right, Roman Reigns is headed into this gauntlet.
The Rock.
Into the DDT.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth. Down in a hurry.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Laying the smack down on Roman Reigns. The Rock clearly hasn't missed a step. Down with the Samoan drop.
No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work. This is what The Rock does. And Roman Reigns just found out the hard way.
You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left? Oh, stiff punch. This is quickly turning into a slugfest. Oh, man. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Fire into a DDT.
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns. Here it comes.
The Rock got all of it.
Two. He kicked out at two.
Amazing. What resilience being shown from Reigns here tonight.
Guys, even The Rock can't believe it. He thought that was that. Now the Brahma Bull is left searching for answers. Got flipped upside down there.
Every counter being answered with another.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
And Roman fights back. Just pounding away. Just grounded and pounded. Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this?
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. Full over into a DDT. Vintage Rock right there.
There it is! May have just vanquished Reigns!
Two! Took her. Roman Reigns' night is no more in this one.
That's a pity, but there are still 5 more entrants to come in this match. This ain't over by any stretch of the imagination.
It's now time to face Solo Sikoa, the next entrant into this gauntlet match.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Chucked right out of the ring.
opponent knows what his intentions are.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. The pillars of this building must be crumbling from the energy these fans are putting out right now.
These superstars are giving it their all in this audience. He is clearly looking to destroy his opponent right now.
Had that move.
Standing precarious.
Bang!
Oh, no!
All the way to the outside. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
And he gets set back into the ring. And he goes for the pin! Yes, Solo Sikoa has just been eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Don't worry, this thing's far from over. There are still 4 other superstars waiting their turn and biding their time. This is interesting. Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action. Big forearm.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor.
Bam! Suplex canceled that move.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
Oh, this won't be good.
Climbing to the top rope here.
Up high. Body.
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Just like that, sent out of the ring. Lifted and completely helpless here. Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
And Fatu is looking for a solution. Oh, right into our announce table.
Saxton, you stay here and hold down the fort.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Up high.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. And up high. Whoa, what a landing.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
And now thrown back into the ring, fishing for something beneath the ring. He's going for the pin. This could be it. That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
And another one bites the dust, but there are 3 opponents still on their way. Is that? It is Rosie entering the gauntlet. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed. Shoulder tackle to the body.
Rosie in a bit of danger.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Then a knee right to the throat. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Ooh, again.
And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, oh, what a kick. Ooh.
Down on the windpipe. Got him.
Look at this.
And he goes for the pin. And he easily kicks out of the count.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Uh-oh. About to hit. Yes, rock bottom.
The Rock has this wrapped up.
There's two. What? Only two?
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
That usually finishes most men. The Rock has to be frustrated not getting the fall.
Up fast. Line buster. Down hard.
We've seen this before. The Rock setting up.
Here it comes.
Rock bottom. Can Rosie survive this?
Two. Rosie's out of here. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
Now this is interesting. Jimmy Uso is next in the gauntlet.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief.